Welcome back to Stellaris. We're Stellarising. Last time on Stellaris, we discovered a race of people living in fucking Corella, and they were like medieval time people or something. So we're investigating those guys, and we're going to fuck up their life. We're going to full on abduct and experiment and manipulate this civilization whilst we continue to expand the great Guberan Empire across the rest of the galaxy. I'm just going to jump straight in to continuing to play. We're at the early point in this game here where things are kind of chill, kind of just ticking along and continuing to build up our empire. I have an engineer ship here. Let's move him over here since he's not doing anything there. Oh.
Vessels have been refitted.
Oh yes, good. We were upgrading our army ships as well, which is very, very nice. We need to continuously build up our empire a bit here. Ooh, what the fuck is this? As part of our observation efforts on Corella, abduction teams have surgically installed brain implants on a number of Quel'Nadar test subjects to track them and monitor their behavior. Unfortunately, due to a manufacturing flaw, many of these implants have malfunctioned and are now having an adverse effect on the behavior of our subjects. There have been a number of suicides and at least 3 episodes of violent hysteria. The researchers on our observation post have requested assistance in rounding up the remaining subjects and removing their implants before there are any more incidents. So this is on the little cat people that we... the Quel'Nadar are currently manipulating and have apparently been planting in. So we need to clean up this mess, which would issue a special project of removing the malfunctioning implants, or it's not our problem, and we lose 100 Quel'Nadar population, which... We cannot reveal ourselves until these events conclude. We cannot dismantle the observation. We should clean up the mess. I don't want to get rid of the Quel'Nadar. We want to grow them, expand them, and eat those guys up. Yum, yum, yum. So let's
the situation log has been amended.
Let's see. How do I do this one? With a science ship. Okay. Have we got a science ship nearby that's not doing anything? Not really. Everybody's a little bit busy right now, but could we make a new science ship? Perhaps that's indeed what we're going to do. We'll just get it. There's always room for more science. Let us build it. We're gonna build a starbase out there. Oh, of course the fucking system survey finishes, but that's okay because there was something that needs to be researched here. Anyway, oh, you guys have finished as well, but you've also got some stuff that you want to take a look at in this system, so that's pretty fine with me. Let's see, where do we want to look? I kind of want to build a base up here first. Let's build a starbase outpost up on Mathew, which is nice. We have got some empty building slots on Florida here. Oh, we have loads of time. That's okay. Okay. What do we want to build right now? What are we kind of lacking in? Nothing really. We're doing pretty well. We could maybe do with some more consumer goods if we're gonna build. Let's build some civilian industries, I suppose. I know. But we got the science ship. We just need to assign a leader to said science ship. Recruitable leaders down here. Perfect. Lovely. Let's take a look. Who we got? Bloodtlessa, an excavator. This leader is no stranger to physical labor and finds the fieldwork particularly enjoyable. Oh, I like the look of this one. Lots of traits. Expertise in voidcraft. Okay. Resilient, an archaeologist. Personal development skills of this leader seem to have plateaued. Let's get them. I like the sound of them. Will exceed my leader cap, increasing up. What's my leader cap at? Apparently it's full. It's okay. Well, I'll take the penalty. Yeah, I'll take the penalty because we need the scientist to go and do the thing here. But okay, interesting to know that there is a leader cap. But we'll get past that. Don't worry. I'm not worried about no leader cap. That don't fucking bother me one little bit. Not one little bit. I'm not worried about it. Shut up about it, okay? I'm not worried, I said. Gee, fucking Christ. You're investigate that. Good. I'd like to build a starbase out here as well. Everything just... Oh, it would help if I was playing the game. Everything just kind of ticks along nicely. It's wonderful. An edict monolithic, which is over here. Sim-Illa is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from the same material not native to some material. I can't fucking... I'm going to start this sentence again because I'm unable to read. Reading is difficult and not for me. Sim-Illa is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved with some mineral not native to the planet. Evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race, the monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. Image them for the archives, which would get us a lot of engineering research, or they are beautiful. Make digital reproductions of the monoliths widely available in our empire. Ooh, that's interesting. So do we want to share the art and, you know, have it available in our empire as like digital downloads, or do we want to, you know, get some lovely research? I want the research.
A system survey has concluded.
A system survey has concluded. Oh, nice. What a shit little system down there. Okay, so let's send this science ship. Where are we going? Ooh, we got some potential habitable planets over here, which is pretty nice. Completed. I'm going to send this guy over to this system here to survey. Construction ship is going to continue to construct ship. This system over here, we're going to go survey out over this way whilst we continue to build a starbase on Sim, because I want those resources. Ooh, the implants. Abduction teams from our observation post at Corella have worked in concert with the crew of the ISS Trokhatat to quickly gather the Quelnatar test subjects with the faulty brain implants. The observation post surgical staff replaced the implants with functional versions, and the subjects have been returned to the planet's surface. As an added bonus, Science Officer Fedara Taurus managed to extract a wealth of data from the removed implants, despite the defects. At least something good came from this. So, we got integrated cybernetics and tech progress on cybernetics implants in general, which is very, very nice. I want to take a look at the observation base. Observation base. Observation base. What the fuck am I trying to press? This one. I want to take a look at new. So we're continuing routine. They're completely unaware of us. We're slowly infiltrating their society to the point where we could plant advanced knowledge on them, but I don't want to do that. I want to infiltrate their government. That is my goal. I don't want to make them more technologically advanced than I have to until I'm ready to eat them. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Florida. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. Yeah, sure. Let's continue to search out for life. That's always a good thing. We have a science ship here doing nothing, which is not what we want science ships to be doing. So let's send him. Let's take a look at this system over here with a potential habitable planet, and we have another potential habitable planet over there because we do want to be traveling to other planets and living and growing on them. What's the word I'm looking for? Colonizing. Is it colonizing? Yeah, colony ship. Yeah, we want to be colonizing. Because colonizing's never a bad thing, right? Right? Nice. We're gonna build. We always want to be mining. Mining. Situation log. Anything up here I need to worry about? No. We're continuing to expand quite nicely. So far, we've not met any other advanced aliens, which is pretty good since we're still quite early on in the game. We're just continuing to expand the Great Kubaran Empire with such glory. Oh, we have completed the research of Doctrine Fleet Support, increasing our naval capacity, which is very, very good because we want to have a very big army. So let us continue to start some new research. We could unlock a slave army. Ooh, with the neural implants. Slave processing facility, orbital slave processing hub. Cognition is little but the processing of sensory input. I want a slave army. I want a slave army, please. I want a slave army made up of all of our fucking food. Imagine we don't even just have to eat our food. We can send our food into battles for us. It's perfect. It's the perfect plan. Nothing can go wrong. Fantastic. An abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly above this planet. The massive sails protruding from its hull suggest that it relied on solar power to function. So above here, there's apparently a ship. Let's leave it be for now, and we will research that when we finish surveying the system. But that's interesting. A solar-powered ship. I thought that we were like discovered alien life there. I was like, holy shit. Terrifying. But no, we have not yet discovered any aliens. I don't want to discover any aliens yet. We're still a little bit too small to be discovering them aliens. I'd like to build another military ship, I think. But I just gotta keep mining. Mine. Yep, so research anomalies in that system. The systems in our side of the galaxy have not been great. It's been probably one of the least lucky, the most unlucky thing that we've had so far is that we've not had great things in our systems. Elevation ceremony. Ever since the Gooberan takeover of Florida, the transformation of the Blunks into Goobers has been shrouded in ritual. Once every 10 years, a date which is rapidly approaching, the apprentices gather in the Chamber of Elevation for a special ceremony. What exactly happens to them is a closely guarded secret known only to a select few. But when they emerge, they do so as Goobers. Oh, this is interesting. At the end of the year, all necrophytes on Florida will be converted into Goobers. Takes place every 10 years, and let's do it. Am I doing it? I don't know if I've done it. I pressed the button that said let's do it. I don't know how else to do it. I'd like to do it. That sounds cool. In this situation.
Construction venture completed.
No idea. Let's hope that that pops up again with more clear things on how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
A system survey has concluded.
Whoa, that's what the type of stuff that I want. That's a lot of fucking minerals in that system. That's fantastic.
Construction venture completed.
Anomalies. God, everything's popping off all at once. Right. We can't build mining there because we don't know anything about it, so let's send you off. I don't want to build a starbase system there, but I'm just going to send you off there. You should be doing research stuff. Construction ship not doing anything. We need to build this. We need Navi for sure. You can't build a starbase outpost yet. Ooh, this world looks pretty habitable, which is very good. So we should probably start working on this colony ship pretty soon. A singing planet. What the fuck? What we first assumed to be a deliberate attempt at communication has turned out to be an unusual but naturally occurring phenomenon. The magnetic waves produced by the planet, given proper handling and editing, may sound a bit like talking or even singing, but they are in no way created by a thinking being. Some of our scientists, however, find it quite catchy. It might be possible to make use of this phenomenon, possibly by hosting artists or VIPs at a station created solely to catch these signals and play them as relaxing music. Interesting. A little bit of culture on Graknar. Hey? What the fuck was that? Is that the Gooberans? New Gooberans ascending? Kind of terrifying, whatever the fuck that was. We need to build a colony ship. Wow. So many things. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Navi 5 at some point during the previous 1,000 years of what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. That's very fucking nice. very nice, because look at how much stuff is there. Okay, colony ship. We're just lacking 38 things. Ugh. Aha, we have converted 100 pops in our species in an elevation ceremony in Florida. Nice. So we're still surveying that. What's this science ship down here doing? Nothing? We're doing nothing? Let's go off and survey this system, please. Well, if you're going in that route, then survey this system. What are you doing? You've got nothing. Let's send you further out into the reaches of space. We're ever expanding outward. Construction ship here, not doing anything. Can we build a colony ship yet? No. It might be a little while. It would help if time was advancing. God damn.
A system survey has concluded.
Good. Ooh, we have researched quantum computing. With processing speeds that defy classical limits, the potential of quantum computers is boundless. The revolutionary technology heralds a great leap into uncharted regions of problem solving. Okay.
Construction venture completed.
Shush, 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 shush. So the game is kind of recommending that we take a look at administrative AI or automated exploration protocols, which increase survey speed, which is pretty useful because we are surveying a lot. Or we could get some improved deflectors and lasers. Increased research speed seems useful. Let's get some administrative AI up in this shit. And let's get mining to fuck on this planet of Navi. Science ship doing nothing. Unacceptable. Research anomalies. Can we get a colony ship yet? So close. Let's take a look at even what is this planet. It's a desert world, but it is colonizable. Mostly for the blunks, which is not great. For us, because we don't really want a
strange happenings are afoot.
Strange happenings are afoot. Efforts to map the surface of the moon have identified a strange mountain range in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. Interesting. Let me take a look at the colony, because we could make a blunk. Okay, we're doing it. Because this planet's more hospitable to blunks than us, apparently. So we're gonna make a colony ship of blunks, send them off to this world here, grow them, eat them, turn them into our guys. Maybe that's a good plan. I don't know if that's a good plan, but that's what I'm doing. So no takebacks. We need to build a starbase outpost there, though. That's gonna take a little bit of time. Let's just keep building mining stations there, please. Meanwhile, construction ship can wait. Construction ship over here. There is nothing in this system that I think is worth building upon, so I'm going to send the construction ship down back here because we can get that little research thing there. Wonderful. We got some stuff in Florida that we should probably build to get some jobs going. Maybe some admin offices, research labs. We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Bolthor 4. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where the kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. An interesting, albeit primitive design. I want to build a starbase outpost. So we're continuing to build out there. We're continuing to expand. Look at this. We're getting there. We got this whole galaxy will be ours. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Great Guberan Empire. They call themselves the Association of Technocratic Reform. Their members have been pushing hard for the advancement of sciences. So this is another part of Stellaris, which is the internal politics of your galaxy, and not even your galaxy, your society. So you can see in the Guberan Empire, there are currently 3 political parties, is a good way of looking at them. The Association of Technocratic Reform, which just formed, they are quite popular, featuring 65% approval. There are 69 people, 69 population within the Empire that belong to this faction. They've got 51% Support, they are materialistic and have got 3 main issues that we seem to be pretty okay on board with them are. There's the March of the Brave, which are a different faction that seem to be a lot less happy, but they're pretty big. These are much more militaristic. I guess these guys just want big army. March of the Brave. Let's see, they want low naval capacity. Okay, so they want small army, actually. Interesting. And Ordered Society Coalition, which is the main party, let's say. So there's big parties, and they kind of shift and derive the politics off the Empire and how to keep your populations happy and stuff. It becomes a pretty interesting little mix as the game gets a bit more complex as we go deeper and deeper into it. Whoa! We have now encountered intelligent life capable of spaceflight. In sharp contrast to the pre-FTLs previously observed by the Great Gubaran Empire, we have yet to get a good look at the beings piloting this craft that move through the dark with a purpose yet unknown. A scientific opportunity. So we have made first contact. They've just jumped from this system over to that system, I think, with mysterious aliens in the Enderling system. For now, they have a codename of the Daleth aliens, so we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we should decipher it so that we can assess how much of a threat they pose. Oh shit, look at them. Look at them. Look at these fucking aliens. Ay ay ay. Terrifying. Aliens are real. We have found them. We have fucking found them. Okay. Let's continue to mine and build. Mine and craft, shall we? Let's mine and craft. Where's this science ship? What are you doing? Let's research anomalies over there. Situation log. Voldvis, you have a job to do. Terrifying, 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 terrifying. 42 years and 3 days. A closer scan of the debris field found around Balthor 1 has led to the discovery of an airtight capsule containing an atomic clock that measures time with unparalleled precision. It has a frequency uncertainty so low that it will be another 879 million years before it gains a single second, and it is counting down to a date 42 years and 3 days away. The capsule holds no clues as to what this date signifies or who the owners are, but it seems as though someone out there has lost track of the time. It's a bomb, destroy it. The capsule is full of innocent-looking wires, any one of which could be rigged to set off a weapon of mass destruction so potent that it could wipe out the entire galaxy. The crew will snip them all, or keep an eye on it. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I think keep an eye on it. I think calling it a bomb is maybe a bit of an overreaction. A bit of an immediate overreaction, but maybe it's right. Maybe it is a bomb. I don't fucking know. I'm not a fucking bomb guy. We got a science ship. I want to send the science ship over to this system and survey it before we get kicked out, because it's like our neighbor species and we have to go to war with them. Oh fuck, we need to build up our army.
Council agenda ready.
Ooh, new council agenda. Fantastic. Let me build more ships. A derelict Eresian cruiser has been left forgotten for over 1 million years in close orbit around Acer 2. The slow spinning vessel shows no obvious signs of weapon damage, and all escape pods remain accounted for. As would be expected, no power signatures can be detected from within its hull.
The situation log has been amended.
So the council has met again. We have no active edicts. Launched agendas, progressive growth. Launch the agenda. The only way to satisfy our desire for growth is through manufacturing it. Is that what we want to be doing right now? Display of power. We're ready for war. That could be useful right now if we're about to find out some enemies. Influence from power projection, war exhaustion. Okay. Okay, let's launch progressive growth, and we're going to set display of power as our next agenda, because I am terrified by these potential new neighbors that we have discovered. Okay, so we got a construction ship here just kind of hanging out. We got a construction ship here traveling. Colony ship was traveling. Science ship doing nothing. Research products in that system, please. Science ship doing nothing. Research anomalies in that system, please. Okay, construction ship. Let's see, where do we want to send you? guess you can head down this way. I want to build more military, please. More corvettes, bigger military. Oh, we should also upgrade the starbase system here. So that we can build some ships. I like to have ships built a lot where there's colonies, just to kind of keep people safe from invasions and stuff. And it's good to have more than one fleet. Let's just take a look on our little observation post here. We're chugging away, so we could indoctrinate the society. Shifts in population ethics move towards ours. Lack of gene tailoring will make it harder for our agents to disguise themselves, increasing the risk of random negative effects. They're completely unaware of us. Manage the spy network. So we could indoctrinate the society. By influencing smaller population groups within the Quel'Nadaran society, our operatives can bring the whole society to our way of thinking. I just want to infiltrate the government. I think we're just going to build up till we can get into their government. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to fuck these guys up from the inside, you know? For the greater good, obviously. It's for a good... Like, they're going to appreciate it eventually when they can join the Great Barren Empire. But it takes time. It takes time to do that sort of thing.
A study.
The ISS Trocutal has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded within the unusual pattern of interference in the Xander band system. The signal is a song, a complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation to be precise, and one that scientist Tupara Fen cannot seem to get out of their mind. Who or what may have composed this song remains unknown, though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. The signal's geodesics suggest a point of origin from outside our galaxy. Very curious. And we have researched Materials Workshop. Further breakthroughs in mechanical engineering required us to descend the nanometric scale. Fucking everything's popping up. Go away. We are able to manipulate physical systems in a way never seen before. So let's get some new research up. Integrated cybernetics. Kind of want to look at that. Increase our artificial workforce. Robot workers. Standardized corvette patterns. Ooh. Space torpedoes. Ah, I want all of these. So this would take 118 months. These would take significantly less time. Let's get space torpedoes, then maybe the cybernetics. What was previously thought to be an assorted mountain in the southern hemisphere of Hadrobanus Lib have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Hadrobanus Lib could have supported life at that scale at any point in the moon's history. Scientist Tupara Pock has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery.
The situation log has been amended.
Well, let's research that while we're there. Why not, eh? Okay, let's survey this system that's nearby, just because it's next to us. Hey, let's send this colony ship to colonize. Ooh, this is interesting. They changed this as well from last time I played. Go away, pop up! God, fuck. Okay, that looks important. We'll read this in a second. I want to colonize this planet. Okay, so we are colonizing. Colony designation. Okay, let's allow that to auto-design because I don't really know what the best choice for that would be just yet. It's gonna have all these different districts, lots of different things. Let's colonize. Low habitability for the selected species. Colonization still possible, but all pops will suffer. That's why we sent the blunks. And what we're gonna call it? VMECL? I don't think so. I think we're gonna call it Blunkland. Okay, let's take a look at what the fuck this big pop up here was. The inside of the Irasian cruiser found orbiting ASAR 2 contained the dead remnants of its full crew complement. Most of them perished as a result of the Jorvean pox that would render the Irasians extinct, but some of the crew were gunned down by marine guards while trying to reach the escape pods. According to the recovered log, files, the captain issued strict orders to quarantine the ship after the outbreak became apparent. Well, let's hope that that outbreak doesn't spread to us, because that would be pretty fucking disastrous if that was a technological faction is formed, calling himself the Council of Robotic Sciences. Well, these political parties forming. Okay, let's send off this science ship somewhere new. Which I guess would be up way up in this.
Construction venture completed.
The first goober colony! Our colony ship has gently touched down by the outskirts of a large oasis on Blunkland, at the foot of a mountain, offering shelter from the desert winds and easy access to water. The ship has been converted into a reassembled ship shelter to serve as headquarters, and its reactor core removed to act as the colony's temporary power source. Tents filled with construction materials alongside prefab shelters have sprung up around the ship's hull as colonists disembark, marking the first goober city on an alien world. Strength and vigilance will secure our future on Blunkland. Order and hierarchy, authoritarianism. Let's do order and hierarchy because we don't want the fucking Blunks to get any smart ideas, you know, as we continuously colonize the planet. I would like to upgrade you to a starport very soon, please. Got a construction ship just kind of hanging out at the minute. Not really much places for it to go, so that's fine. But fucking 3 construction ships just kind of hanging out. I'd like to build a Starbase outpost, but I'd also like to upgrade the thing, and we got to kind of manage resources at the minute.
A special project is complete.
After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains found on the Heredibides, scientist Officer Tuprak Pok has concluded that the creature serves as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones form at least 3 separate species were found within the lower skeleton. We assume these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on Hadronis Lib. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. Incredible. Wow! That's a lot of stuff on Hadronis. I'm going to claim this now. I know I was waiting, but I want to claim it. First event contact. The inquiry into the unidentified spacecraft that was observed in the Erdileng system continues, but insufficient data has been collected to make an informed hypothesis on the exact origin of the vessel. Since we are likely dealing with a representative of a previously unknown alien civilization, efforts should be made to intercept their communications and begin a comprehensive analysis of their language. So let's nab some of them for closer investigation. We will attempt to disable and seize their vessel. Interesting. Requires a non-military alien vessel within sensor range. However, they've left somewhere, so we can't do that. Otherwise, I would fucking do that. That sounds so interesting. So we've just got to keep at it. We've just got to keep on waiting. Let's go investigate this black hole. I kind of want to investigate this little area down here as well, but this black hole sounds interesting.
Construction venture completed.
It's an L gate. Oh, look at that. Fucking fascinating.
A study has been completed.
Our detailed survey of Enderling 5 has revealed that it was once a supported life on its distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water at the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. The existence of a valley of networks suggests that the water may once have flowed freely. Terraforming this planet would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish this monumental task with a realistic time frame. Interesting. There's so much things happening in this game at all times. There's like a million different things to fucking pay attention to. It's fantastic. I love this game, man. It's so much fun. What do we want? Research station outpost. Let's increase our survey speed. That's probably what we want to do, isn't it? We have now located what we believe could be an ancient subspace gateway near Hell's Maw. It appears to have been part of a galaxy-wide network of similar stations which, when operational, allowed for near instantaneous travel from one part of the galaxy to another. At some point after its initial construction, its connection to the rest of the network was severed. It now offers only one valid destination, an uncharted group of stars just beyond our galaxy that astronomers have designated the L cluster. Even more intriguing, the gateway was built entirely by microscopic nanites of an unknown design. Although the gateway emits a faint power signature, it has been deliberately locked into some kind of maintenance loop that prevents its activation. Until we find some way of aborting this process, the L cluster will remain beyond our reach.
The situation log has been amended.
Curious. So we have another construction ship just kind of hanging out. I kind of want to investigate these planets as well. We can suddenly start colonizing a lot more, which is pretty great for us. We have some unemployed pops, so we should clear up some ground if we can. Industrial wasteland that we've got on Florida, and clear up some space that we can build some things. An archaeological site. Nice, that's exciting.
A system survey has completed.
So many fucking things. First contact event pending. We had struggled to gather enough information on the Daleth aliens for our linguists to have much to go, but now our efforts have reached a major boost. Our sensors have picked up a lengthy exchange between several of their ships. We can only assume their guards slipped for a moment, or perhaps their technology is not as advanced as we had suspected, and they thought their channels to be secure. Excellent. We're getting in on their language, baby. We're getting there slowly. Ever so slowly. And they've come back into this system. I wonder if they own this system. I hope not. I hope they don't own the system, because it's really annoying for me. What do we need? Oh, we don't actually own this? Oh, interesting. Well, let's send you guy over here before I forget. What do we need? 7. Okay, I'm going to upgrade this starport here. Before I forget, and we have to wait ages, because we need to be building up our military. We need more than one fleet, otherwise we're just going to be so fucked. The fact that I'm not able to build
an unusual phenomenon has cropped up.
a starbase makes me feel like this is an alien thing. Surveyed anomalies. I don't like the idea that they have a base right here. Yeah, they definitely do. Alien space station, there it is. Ay.
A blocker has been cleared.
Well, we could always fuck it up. We could always fuck them up if we need to. If we need to go to war with these guys, I'm willing to go to war with these guys. I don't like them being that close to our borders immediately, but we'll see what they're like. Maybe they're nice. Maybe they're nice. The cruelty of Daleth aliens. So they're not nice. That's insane that I said that and then that popped up. That's remarkable that they would answer that. We're gonna fuck these guys up. Our explorers knew first contact would be a dangerous affair, but none could have predicted just how true this would be. In a violent assault, the Daleth aliens seized our vessel, landing a boarding party before emergency FTL could be engaged. Despite our crew's valiant efforts, the attackers, an avian alien species, were able to overwhelm our defenses. Perhaps fortunately, both for them and the sake of keeping information from enemy hands, our crew took their own lives rather than permit themselves to be captured. However, we must assume that our assailants will soon find out much about us by studying our vessel, and that hostilities are inevitable when faced with a civilization that would act in such a manner. They will be avenged. Okay, it's time to move the army in, boys. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna fuck these guys up.
A system survey has concluded.
We need to, this is why it's good to have a big army immediately, because you don't fucking know what's out in the galaxy, and now it's stressful as shit. Our linguists have made a breakthrough deciphering the Daleth aliens' language. They used an alphabet consisting of almost 17 million unique characters, which in turn corresponds with a color on the red, green, blue spectrum. Although convoluted, our linguists are convinced they will be able to decipher the alien language. Green lights all the way. Let's fucking... Oh, look at these fucks. And they're hostile. Yeah, of course they are. Look, they look fucking horrific. This is... Look at our beautiful goobers. Our beautiful goobery boys. They're so nice. I guess these guys aren't technically in the galaxy yet because we don't know about them. They're fucking weird ass looking birds, and we're gonna kill them all. Okay, new traditions, supremacy traditions. Let's take a look. Ship upkeep, naval capacity increase, orbital bombard. Let's increase overwhelming force because we want to be aggressive right now, and we need to be on the defensive and the offensive, really. So this construction ship went missing. We lost a science ship, which is devastating. But as I said, they'll be avenged. This is why we build starports and why we need to keep our army up as big as possible. It becomes, this is a really disastrous start. Well, not disastrous start if they're weak, but if these are like a big fucking army, we're so fucked. Ay, ay, ay. Nervous.
Construction venture completed.
Good. 'Cause then I can excavate that site. Construction ship doing nothing. Construction ship doing nothing. Just kind of hanging out. Not really that much that needs constructing right now. I'm too focused on the offensive, the attack. You know. Let's take a look over
There's
here.
a light over the newly established colony.
Okay, right. So we're not yet able to infiltrate the government. We could indoctrinate the society. Let's do it. Let's try to indoctrinate them. Why not? It's something to do, isn't it? While we're over there. So over on Blunkland, sorry. Let's take a look at Blunkland. They've just finished coming in, and they're a little bit unhappy. Mostly because they need things built. At least one district before it can be specialized. Okay, so let us build a chamber of elevation, of course. Important that we build that in Blunkland, so when the Blunks want to, you know, join us and become goobers, they're able to become goobers. We want to build maybe some precinct houses just to keep law and order in place. And then one more thing I'm going to build is going to be alloy foundry because I need alloy foundries. Ay, ay, ay. We have found the wreckage of an archaic spaceship of unusual design. Instead of using propulsion similar to that of modern ships, the craft relied on large sails unfurled from the vacuum of space. Presumably, the ship harvested solar energy and drifted on the solar winds created by starlight. Interesting. New colony, archaeological sites. Where's my military at? Where are they? They're currently over here, making their way. I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them. I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them. They don't know what the fuck is coming their way.
Construction venture completed.
They're so fucked. They're so fucked they don't even know it. Right, let's build a shipyard there and also a gun battery, and we will stick in a communications jammer as well. I'm spending resources kind of fast and furious at the minute, but don't worry about it, you know? Okay, we need to expand up this system. Fantastic. Everything's moving. Okay, fuck, we're in. Okay, shit. Hang on, we're in. Okay. Fuck them up. Let's fucking go. Let's just attack the shit out of them. You're so fucked, boys. You don't even know what's
A
coming.
hostile station has been engaged.
Yeah, it has. Come on. We have a bigger number. That's usually a good sign. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not taking no shit from you. Yeah, you run away. You run away. This is vengeance. Oh yeah, they got no defenses on this system. This is good for
A
us.
study has been completed. A system survey has concluded.
Okay, so we got some technology research. We can have a slave army. Fantastic. Planetary unification, that sounds pretty useful. New trait, system survey is done. I'm just enjoying the battle right now. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, shit. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. This is terrifying. What the fuck is happening? Game? No. Fuck. Fuck. Stellaris just crashed. I really hope I've still got my stuff. This is what happens when you attack the fucking aliens. They attack back and they play fucking dirty. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, fucking hell, that was terrifying, but we're back basically exactly where we are, so thank fuck that the game didn't crash. Why can't I move my keys to move around the map? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is going on? Okay, so we won the combat. That's great news. Fantastic news. Why can't I use my mouse? Not even my mouse. Why can't I use my keyboard, game? What is going on? There we go. Terrifying, 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 terrifying. Okay, so we fucked up that starbase from them, which is good news for us, because they fucking sucked. They deserved that. That was vengeance for what happened. They ran off over this way. I'm going to chase them. I think we should chase them. I'm going to kill those guys. I'm going to straight up just murder every... These guys forfeited their right to exist when they attacked us. So, yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at with that. Got another science ship up here. Might as well continue surveying systems. Construction ship. You're traveling. I didn't mean to double click you. Okay. And we need to start working towards... hey, look, a Blunk slave army. That's exciting. We can build slave armies. We want a new army fleet. We gotta have a big army. It's the way to win at Stellaris, is have a big army. It doesn't matter what you are. You gotta have that big fucking army. Alright, let's find these fucks. Let's kill them. Let's fucking kill them. They're dead. You are dead, pal.
A belligerent fleet has been engaged.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm not allowing you to kill my men and think that you can get away with it. They just fucking teleported the fuck out of there. There did they go? They ran away. Those bastards. Cowards. Cowards. Let's go back over there. Oh, they're back fucking there. Oh, 1.1k. Ay, ay, ay. They're not happy with us. That's a big army. That's a big army. Our army's not that big. It's like twice the size of our army. Let's move down here, because we need to combine their fucking military efforts right now. Okay. Okay. Right now we are on build army. We are fucking building as much army as we fucking can build right now. Okay. It's kind of scary.
Has been completed.
I get why they moved in an army that big, because, you know, I did attack them, but... space torpedoes! Yes. Yes! Okay. Improved Corvette hulls. We need to just be building army, army, army. It's time to go to fucking war, boys. It's time to go to war. These guys aren't gonna know what hit them. That's a lot of alien ships. Ooh, an archaeological site. Upon closer examination, the smashed droids found on the surface of 1337717 appear to originate from two distinct cultures. Technologically, the droids must have been evenly matched when they were still functional, but there are many subtle differences that hint at different design origins. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Sorry, guys, it's just not as interesting as going to war. Which is what, 700, 800, they're 1.1. As long as we can get more than 1.1k, then we'll be able to take them on. This is a fucking nightmare. This is the worst possible outcome for us. Well, not the worst possible outcome, you know. We are a militaristic empire, so it's kind of useful for us that we would fall into an enemy, but I would rather have an enemy that we could, like, subjugate than one that we have to immediately go to war with, you know? Oh, good. Repairs on the fleet. Apparently those were needed. Do our fleet need upgraded at all? Oh, they're running away with that army. Interesting. They don't need upgraded yet. I'm going to merge these into just one big fleet, I think.
Construction venture completed.
At the minute.
An anomaly has been discovered.
What's the button I'm looking for to merge? This button. Oh. Continue building fleets. The strategic readiness fleet. And they were ready. They hit us. We hit them back. You know? And they got 1.1k, so we need at least the same. Gonna fuck those guys up. My god. Furious. How dare they attack us? By utilizing a hexadecimal position numeral system, our mathematicians and linguists are on the verge of a colorful language breakthrough with the Daleth aliens. Officials are preparing first contact protocols. Through studying the Daleth aliens' language, we know their culture is vast. The potential risk for misunderstanding is high. Now we must decide if we should appeal to their sense of logic or to their emotions. Diplomacy is an emotional cultural exchange. Contact them in song. Let us prioritize logic ahead of feelings. Keep emotion out of communications. Okay. Let's contact them in song. Let's try to be nice. We'll extend an olive branch and then kill it. Oh yes. Over in the Quelmadoran Society, a drastic breach has occurred. Spymaster Vimus Vegas has been compromised during a clandestine visit to the surface. Some details remain unclear for now, but she came into a brief direct contact with a native Quelmadar, who promptly fled the scene. Our operatives moved to try and apprehend this witness, but the efforts so far have failed. Operation Indoctrinate Society remains in progress for now, but we have activated special measures until this breach can be contained. Hunt this Quinel down and eliminate them. Outrageous, we must abort. Now let's hunt them down and kill them. Let's hunt them down and kill them. Whew. That's stressful. There's so much fucking shit happening. Our operatives report the successful elimination of the target, the sole witness to our recent breach in the Quelmadoran Society. This individual was tracked to a remote dwelling on the outskirts of a major Quelmadoran settlement. The witness appeared to be in extreme state of shock, and there are no signs they came into contact with other Quelmadar. We're confident that this matter has been contained. Good. First contact event pending. Our efforts at connecting the emotional level with Dallas have proven catastrophic. They demonstrate an understanding of their culture. As a result, we have greatly offended them. That is unfortunate.
An alien society wishes to contact
Oh
us.
shit, here it comes. First contact. Okay. First contact. With the Bavarian Commonwealth. Let's try and find a voice of these guys. Greetings. I have been chosen by Chairman Dularatz to represent the Bavarian Commonwealth in all diplomatic dealings with your people. We strive to unlock the full potential of technology, and you would do well not to interfere with our pursuit of knowledge. Okay. They're militaristic and fanatic materialists. As fellow Star Explorers, we salute you. You will not threaten, your kind will not threaten our chairwoman. Keep out of our way, or we will make you. You gotta keep out of our way, bro. You gotta keep the fuck out of our way, or we will fucking make you stay out of our way. We've already had a little bit of conflict. I'm literally building up my army to attack you right now. Shh, don't tell them that. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in the galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we have achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. Well, this changes everything. Okay, so we've established communications with the foreign aliens. They're necrophages like us, so we have that in common. But they're industrious, conformists, communal, but they're weak and slow breeders. We're gonna fuck them up. We're gonna fuck them up. Because I refuse to stand idly by and allow them to kill. They killed a member of our team, one of our scientists. They killed him. That just cannot go. You know, like, it can't allow that to sit by and have zero consequences. Here we go. That's their galaxy kind of forming up here. Their little empire. There's their home world. So they formed. They're pretty close to us. They seem quite small, and we're gonna fuck them up. We have closed the borders between us. Oh, don't you worry. I need to actually open up negotiations with you guys right now, please. How do I do that again? I click this down there. Okay, hello. So you're hostile towards us. You've closed the borders. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I will maybe declare war on you very soon when I need to build a spy network on you with Baldvidus, because I need to find out what the fuck your army size looks like and if declaring war on you is even a smart idea. You don't declare war without all the information. Okay, we have a spy network. Fantastic. Because we need information. We need to know.
A system survey has concluded.
We need to know. I would like to... Can I also... I'm going to close my borders to you, bitch. Fuck you. You're not allowed in my land. I'm not allowed in yours. Okay? Oh, the Bavarian Commonwealth and the Great Gubaran Empire. I think it's going to be a rocky road for these guys. I'm going to crush them. My goal is to crush them. Subjugate them. Eliminate them entirely. They attacked us. They killed one of our scientists. What have I got left to do? You know, they drew first blood. They drew first blood. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.